everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Amber Rose, also known as the Religious Hippie. You can basically follow me on any social media platform. Just type in the Religious Hippie and you will find me. So today's video, happy Tuesday, I decided to make a list of my favorite Catholic YouTubers that I follow on YouTube. They also have other social media platforms, but I figured most people are drawn to YouTubers, and not a lot of people know that there's other Catholic YouTubers out there, so I just wanted to list off my favorite Catholic YouTubers and then just a little bit about them. So, delicious. So with all of that being said, let's get into the video. The first person I have is Heather from A Catholic Mom's Life. She does amazing videos, and when I was first coming back into my faith, she was actually one of the first Catholic YouTubers I started following that wasn't like an apologetics account. She has amazing ideas on what to do as a mom for young kids, her own experience being Catholic and being raised by a very devout Catholic mom. She has great ideas for meals and dinner plans for Lent, etc. So I absolutely love her stuff, and she's actually doing the consecration with us. She did the Marian consecration with us. Savannah and I got matching rings. These are our rings. But Heather and also Katie, they also did the consecration, the Marian consecration with us, and now we're doing the 33 Days to Merciful Love consecration together. So Heather is absolutely amazing. Her kids are adorable. Adorable. I cannot describe to you how cute they are. Definitely go subscribe to Heather. I absolutely love her content. The second person on my list is Dina from the channel A Catholic Wife. I love Dina's perspective. She's super traditional just like I am. She makes great videos on her perspective, her opinions, and her experience in the church, why she left Novus Ordo, how to prepare going back to Novus Ordo, TLM, all the stuff going on in the church right now. I love her perspective. I love her attitude. She just has a really great channel, so definitely go check her out too. The next person I have on my list is Monet from A Message of Hope. She does an amazing job running this beautiful Catholic YouTube channel. She's been on my podcast a couple times, and I was on a live stream with her a few times for her Instagram. She's such a wonderful woman. Like, she's so sweet. We did an amazing podcast episode, which I will link below for you guys if you're interested in that. She's just one of the sweetest people I ever met, and I've learned so much from her YouTube channel and her interviewing these people who went through, I mean, it depends on the topic, of course, but their own experiences in Catholicism. She's interviewed nuns and sisters and priests and lay people and students, and it's just amazing the stories that these people have and the advice that they give, so I highly suggest her. Okay, I think you guys all saw this one coming, but Ascension Presents. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of Father Mike Schmitz. He's brought so many people into the faith who aren't Catholic. He's brought Catholics back to the faith just by his attitude, like just his personality towards Christianity is beautiful. It's a beautiful testimony. He doesn't even have to talk about his own testimony. His actions are beautiful enough. And he has amazing videos on literally anything you can think of, especially in today's day and age when I know the catechism can be complicated for people to understand. I know not everybody understands the Bible. It's complicated, and so him doing that Bible in a Year podcast was phenomenal, and I'm currently doing that. I fell off the bandwagon last year, so I'm trying to do it this year and not fall off the bandwagon. We'll see how that goes. But just what he does on Ascension Presents is amazing. And also Jackie and Bobby are another one of my favorite Ascension Presents people. So they mainly do relationships and marriage and purity and stuff like that, and they have helped me so much understand the dignity of the human body. And from there, I ended up going into Pope John Paul II's theology of the body, which has also been very, very helpful. So highly suggest them as well. Next up, I have How to Be Christian. This was a channel I actually just accidentally stumbled upon, and I thought it was actually a Protestant channel at first, and oh my goodness, the guy who does this, hilarious. I love him to death. The way that he just handles situations with just so nonchalantness. Anyways, he just handles everything with such grace and diligence, and he just makes everything kind of funny. I absolutely love his channel. He only puts out like one video a month because the editing takes like forever, but I think he's absolutely hilarious, and you should definitely go check him out. Next up, I have JMJ Missions, which is Jesus, Mary, Joseph Missions. I'm friends with these guys. They are some of the best people to talk about with Catholicism. They've been buddies for years. One of them just became a dad, and like, I had them on my podcast not too long ago in 2021, and it was just amazing hearing their stories and hearing their experience being men in Catholicism. Like, just their stories in general were so inspiring, so I highly suggest you go check them out. And on top of that, they make some awesome, awesome videos. Next on my list is my good friend John Shaw. He is a singer. He does the Rosary with Keith Nestor a lot, which is another person on my list, but we'll get to him in a bit. He does really great stuff on his channel. His channel is mainly singing and rosary based, but I love his channel. His singing is phenomenal. I will always support what he does. I think it's amazing, and so you guys should definitely go check out his channel if you're into like Gregorian chant singing. He's also on Spotify, which I have saved because, you know, who doesn't love some Gregorian chant in the morning? And then, of course, after John Shaw, I have Keith Nestor. Keith Nestor was also another person I had on my podcast in 2021. An amazing man. His story is phenomenal. And I don't know, there's just something about his energy that encapsulates everybody. He just has such an uplifting vibe. I don't like the word vibe, but you know what I mean. Like, he's just very happy, and he's willing to really share his story with anyone and everyone. And I believe he still does the daily rosary on his channel, which is also amazing. John Shaw sometimes helps him out with that, and I just absolutely love his channel. I love what he does. I love his ministry. It's just so beautiful. The next person on my list is Matt Fradd from Pints with Aquinas. I do really, really love Matt Fradd's videos. They're very long though, so sometimes I have to listen to them as though they're a podcast. If I'm going on like a really long car ride or something like that, I have to split them up. But I do really love his content. I think he has a great variety of content, and I'm sure most of you already are subscribed to him, but for those who didn't know that he exists, he does. And I really do love his videos. I usually listen to them when I work out because I work out for like 45 minutes, and honestly, his podcasts can go videos can go anywhere between like an hour to like 3 hours. So I think he covers a lot of great topics when it comes to Catholicism, relevant topics. He talks to a lot of different people to get their experience and their thoughts on these topics. And I just think that's beautiful in general to have such a variety of people on your channel. So I highly suggest following Matt Fradd. And we're officially down to our last four. Okay, one of the last four, Census Fidelium. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure. I love their videos, especially Father Ripperger's videos. If you guys have not heard of Father Ripperger before, The Exorcist, amazing. I love his videos. They can be a little hard to stomach sometimes or to hear because they can be kind of convicting, and especially the ones about demons and angels can be really confusing at times, etc. But he is a solid priest. I absolutely love what he does, and his videos are Census Fidelium. So I absolutely love what they do. And in general, they just have great videos that correlate with the calendar, the Catholic calendar, you know, liturgical years. So if it's like an Our Lady of Fatima, you know, feast day, they have an Our Lady of Fatima video going up. They have live streams constantly. They're very, very active on YouTube. So I really like their content. It's really solid Catholic content. Next one is the Catacomb Diaries. This is from my good friend Gabe. Hey Gabe! He's obsessed with Cinderella, but I absolutely love his channel. I think it's really great. He has like this dark academia kind of theme going on, and he always wears a turtleneck, a black turtleneck, which I think is hilarious. But he has some great videos out there, especially about entertainment. So if you guys are interested in like entertainment that's going on and stuff and a Catholic's perspective on that, I highly, highly suggest the Catacomb Diaries. Gabe goes through all of that information. He does a really great job explaining it, what his views are on it, the Catholic views, and I believe he's going to, or has already, interviewed a Catholic rapper. So go check him out. Let me know what you think. I think his channel's awesome. Next up, I have Dr. Taylor Marshall. Like him or don't like him, I think his videos are pretty legit. I know there are some people that think he's over the top. I think there's some people that don't understand what he's trying to get through in his videos. I mean, we all have a duty as lay people to stand up for our faith, and I think that's what he's doing, and he's doing a wonderful job of it. I personally am not that into church politics, so I haven't been watching as many videos of his, but I still think his videos are very good, and they're very grounded in Catholicism. And so I highly suggest, if you're into church politics and keeping up with what's going on in the church and things like that, he is a great person to subscribe to for all of that information. And he's just a devout Catholic, and his kids are adorable, honestly. So I highly suggest Dr. Taylor Marshall. And last but not least on my list is Laura from What Laura Likes. Hey, Laura! She's a traditional Catholic, and I believe they just moved to Germany? Canada? You guys moved somewhere. I don't know where, but you guys just moved, and it's been this whole different switch for you guys and everything. So she goes into explanation and how they're surviving as a family in a different country, the traditional Latin Mass, why she returned to it, why she's veiling. She also does some charting for us women. You guys will know what that means. And just like a bunch of great videos. She's kind of similar to what Heather does, A Catholic Mom's Life. She has some similarities in that aspect that she is a Catholic mom and she's traditional. But yeah, I just highly suggest What Laura Likes. She has some great content, and you guys should definitely go check her out. And with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you guys discover some other Catholic YouTubers you didn't know were out there, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Or day. Technically it's night, but when you see this it'll be daytime. Maybe. I don't really know. Okay, bye!